So it's been a while since I posted this kind of video on this channel, because the views just aren't there. But I said I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it anyway because I felt inspired to. If you're a subscriber of the channel, then I kind of started this channel based off working out, and mainly it started becoming like food and things I eat because that's what really matters. Everybody's posting workout videos and getting gains in the gym, hitting PRs and lifts and stuff, and it's amazing to see. And I know everybody's different, so you know a lot of people may say, well, people do different workouts, people, body parts look different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, some people are entertaining, some people I get it, but in my opinion, it's oversaturated. And I feel like a lot of stuff that's not shown enough is what, bodybuilders are eating and what dudes that have good muscle and good size and good work ethic in the gym, what they are eating. Every once in a while, if you're a follower or a subscriber to Muscle and Strength, which I tune into sometimes, you could get a look at what a lot of the pro bodybuilders, what they're eating off season and on season, which is a good look, a good example. But when it comes to myself or whatever, you know, I kind of just wanted to, emphasize more on the food side and show you guys what I eat before lifts, what I eat after. But today in this video right here is very, very special to me because today is my first fasted day in a while. I think I've only fasted in my life. I am 34. I'll be 35 October 16th of this year. And this is probably the third time in my life I've ever fasted that I can remember as a teen and being like middle school, like high school, as I can remember. I've never, maybe one time I've never fasted. It was never just like an ongoing thing for me to fast. And fasting is extremely important. And I want to try to keep it just as far as like health wise and not really get into the spiritual realm because that's not what this channel is about. And I'm not sure how people feel. And I don't want to, push something onto my beliefs onto people. This is not what this channel is about. But yes, I am fasting for religious beliefs as well. But, I am also fasting for health reasons. And that is what I'm going to talk about here in this video, pretty much mainly. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not some, a huge nutritionist dude or like into macros and numbers and all this type of stuff. I just use common sense. My life is based on experience and common sense. In my 34 years of living, I've experienced a lot of things in my life, and it's a gift. It's more of a gift than a curse, definitely, because I held back on a lot of things, and as being 30, a lot of things that other men in their 30s would do, I don't do. You know what I'm saying? Because I've experienced it already, and I've experienced it at its best in the early 2000s, late 90s. I've experienced the great times of going out with your friends and partying and having a good time and, hanging out and just, being out and about. I literally used to take the bus everywhere, all over throughout the state. I lived in Connecticut, born and raised. I used to take the bus everywhere and travel, and it used to be fun. You would run into different groups of people on the streets walking around, and it's just not like that anymore. People just aren't outside. No, but I don't want to get too much off topic. Yeah, man, fasted, man, because of the health reasons, man. Fasting is very, very healthy for you. It's just it resets the body, man. It's a full body reset. You know, I'm not perfect. I have my cheat days, my cheat meals, and it's not homemade. A lot of stuff I go out, and I buy certain things, or what I'm saying, I'll have a certain dessert and cheat or whatever because you got to live a little, man. You can't just be perfect, but I think today, after today, and having this first day of a full fast, man, it really has changed my outlook and just the way the food industry is right now and how it has become, and it just really changed my outlook on eating and the way I eat and what I put into my body, man. And I really don't want to play and eat the things I used to eat. I don't want to be eating the pizza and the meatball grinders and the pastas and the donuts and the cakes and the cookies and all that stuff. Like, I can have brownies. My girlfriend, I love my girlfriend. She makes amazing brownies. She just actually made some last night. That was my final meal before I went to sleep last night, was her homemade protein brownies and a good cup of organic whole milk. and it was so tasty. And I dunked the brownies in the milk, and I had her put raisins in half of the half of the tray she made too. So yeah, man. My girlfriend is a great baker. She's a great cook when she puts her mind to it. So I'm not worried about having sweets. And that's one thing I'm also going to do. And I hope this video inspires you for change, man. Maybe it helps you. I'm definitely gonna have my girlfriend just start baking more sweets when I want a sweet tooth instead of going to, like, I would go to Big Y in the bakery, which Big Y, their bakery is great. Big Y, ShopRite has a good tasting bakery when you go there and get it fresh early. But the thing is, we already know they're using cheap sugars. They're using bad sugars and food colorings, and the donuts are fried in horrible oils. And even though it's once a week, it's bad, man. It's not good for me, And I'm getting older, not younger. And if you're watching this, and we're all getting older, I don't care if you're younger than me, if you're in your 20s, start young. Do it while you're young. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to be healthy, man. You want to live long. And especially me being a minority, a melanated person, man, I have to be very careful. My family has diabetes, um, heart attacks. I'm pretty sure we're definitely in my family. My mom has diabetes. My grandmother has diabetes. So I have to be extremely, extremely careful when it comes to sweets and sugar, man. I definitely have dabbed in sugars this year more in the pet and last year more than I would have normally liked to. So yeah, as far as the sweets go, man, definitely gonna make a huge change. No more buying sweets out anywhere. I'm gonna have my girlfriend bake sweets when I got a sweet tooth. And yeah, like I said, no more pizzas and all that type of stuff. I can make homemade pizza here. Just making sure I'm fully getting back into making that sure everything is organic and fully homemade, made from scratch, man. I really want to take the time to get back to that. You know, as far as eating, like I said in other videos, man, it's simple. It's really not hard, man. You have your ground turkey, your chicken, your fish. You have your different meats to play with, man. And I could go pretty simple, man. Just like the fish and rice and beans, which my girlfriend has started making pots of that, which is actually good. And I throw the coconut oil in there, which I did a show on that. It's tasty. Try it. Get you a big pot or use your crock pot and make rice and beans and add coconut oil to it. Organic, obviously, what I'm saying, get the good kind, and mix that in there. Is very tasty. But I want to turn it up a notch, man. I want to start making things look a lot more beautiful, man, when it comes to the food, man. Obviously everything organic, but just start making tastier meals. Meals that when you go out to eat, that you would sit down and pay for, like a restaurant, like a Outback or like a Longhorn. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Really start getting into more steaks and making them look pretty and taking my time and putting that type of content onto this channel. You know what I'm saying? After I fast, man. I'm just upping the protein, making sure it's really good protein, and cutting back on the unnecessary carbs. That's why I said I'm done with the pizza and the meatball grinders and the spaghetti. I would have that type of stuff every once in a while, and I don't want that anymore. Um, so yeah, man, for health reasons, this fast is definitely gonna change as far as what I'm eating after. But yeah, again, like I said before, man, just cleansing out the body, man. Fasting is a good restart. Like I said, you're flushing out everything, flushing out all the toxins. And this is day one, and I have to do woodwork today, man. I have to go to work and I have to move some wood. So I'm obviously not going to the gym today. I'm gonna try to do it again tomorrow, man. I'm gonna try to make it a 2-day fast. Now, I did have a cup of tea. I had some tea. It was a organic turmeric and ginger tea that I got from Marshalls for like 3.79. It was cheap and it was really tasty, and I had honey in it. Now, some people may say, "Oh, you're not fasting." It's still fasting. I'm not having any food. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be drinking water throughout the day, plenty of water, staying hydrated. Um, as far as the supplements go, I'm not taking my supplements. I did take my probiotic, but I will not be taking my fish oil and my turmeric pills and stuff like that, because you really shouldn't be taking out on an empty stomach. It's really gonna make me even more hungrier. And supplements are not a part of a fast. Taking supplements do not count as fasting. So yeah, I definitely won't be doing that. And yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get through today. Not try, I will get through today. And like I said, I don't want to get into the religion thing, but I am gonna be praying to God and praying constantly throughout the day that God keeps me strong so I can get through. Um, and yeah, man, I did smoke. I did smoke. So I smoked my weed today because I'm just giving up food. and I got to go to work and be around people, man. I had to get my mind right, obviously, and keep my mind right so I can go to work. And right now as I'm talking to you people, I'm feeling it. I'm starting to feel it. My stomach is empty. It's confused. It's like, why haven't you eaten? Usually you eat before you smoke. What's going on? I'm definitely feeling right now. So it's gonna be a battle, but I know I'm gonna get through, man. I'm gonna be strong. And if you've done this already, shout out to you. Respects to you, man, because it's not easy. It's not easy, especially if it's not something you don't do all the time. It's your first time doing it. It's not easy, man. Because I love to eat. Most Americans love to eat. That's a lot of people's problem, man. Most of the of America and more than half of the world is definitely overweight. So, overeating is a problem. Eating is a problem. And a lot of people need a reset. A lot of people need a great reset, man. Just need to go 2 to 3 days straight with not eating anything and just drinking a lot of water. A lot of people need it. And it could be extremely beneficial, man, for your health. For real, for real. Because, what I'm saying, all the different oils we've taken into our body and the different foods and the toxins, your body never gets a rest. Your stomach never gets a rest. Your digestive system never gets a rest. I'm giving it a rest, man. My girlfriend's doing this with me, man. We doing it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually doing it for her. I'm not doing it for her. I'm doing it with her because it's doing it for me, for myself and my reasons too. But I'm doing it with her, man. And I gotta stay strong. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, your body, your stomach needs to digest. It never gets to digest. It's always going. It's constantly going because you're always putting food into it. And some people may watch this and say, or hear this and may say, well, I don't even eat that much. I only eat like once a day. Sometimes I could go a whole day without eating and, whatever. That's not true, man. A lot of people always have either a cup of coffee, have to have their coffee, what I'm saying, have to have a little snack or a piece of candy or their favorite or chew gum. A lot of people have to have their one habit, smoke a cigarette or something like that. You know, like I said about weed, man, weed is not a drug. God put weed here for us. Weed is clean. Weed does not count. It grew from the earth. But cigarettes, man, that's totally different. That does not count. A lot of people cannot go a full day, a full 2, 3 days without anything, just water, fasting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do that. So, yeah, man. Um, I hope this video inspires you, man. I told y'all why I'm doing my fast and how it's gonna change after. And I'm no longer gonna bring any non-organic items into my household, man. No more non-organic foods. And I really don't do that anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the sweets every now and then, and you know what I'm saying, just things with bad oils, you know what I'm saying, just every once in a while, stuff like that. I'm just cutting it out, period, man. I'm cutting it out, period, man. I'm really gonna be treating my body 100% like a temple. And as far as working out fasted, it is extremely beneficial. Now that is something I've been doing. That is something I've been doing often. You know what I'm saying? Before today for this complete fast. I definitely would go to the gym without any food in my stomach and work out. And I've talked about that before, man. Obviously I would drink water and stuff like that, but I wouldn't eat anything. And the workouts will still be very, very good, man. I've even hit PRs a few times on fasted, believe it or not. So you can't believe everything that you hear. You hear these bodybuilders telling you and these fitness influencers telling you that, oh man, you got to make sure you eat this or eat that before you work out so you get a good pump and you shouldn't work out. No, that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? I don't always want to look to the meal as the reason why I was able to get a good pump. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get a good pump because I put in the work, you know what I'm saying? And I had a really good workout and I pushed myself, not because of the food, you know? It was because of me. It was because of the strength I have because I'm strong. That's how you really know the gains are there. You know what I'm saying? If you could get there, you know what I'm saying, without eating food, you know you're strong. You know you're a real man. You know what I'm saying? That's what real warriorism is about. If you go to the days, medieval days, if you look at, you know what I'm saying, days where, if you ever seen the movie The Passion of the Christ, you know what I'm saying, not to be too religious on this channel, but you know what I'm saying, those days, not dudes were fighting wars, hungry. They were starving, man, but they had to fight. They had to go to war. And after they would try to hunt and find some food. You know what I'm saying? You had to earn your food. Not enough Americans earn their food nowadays, man. People want to wake up and they're so concerned about breakfast. Breakfast. And you haven't earned it. What have you done to earn your breakfast? What have you done? As a man, I feel like you gotta earn your breakfast. I feel like you don't deserve to wake up, get up and just, you know what I'm saying, pee, wash your hands, brush your teeth, and poop or whatever you do, wash your hands, and then just you sit down at the table and eat. You know what I'm saying? And then you teach kids that they wake up and they gotta eat before they go to school and all this stuff. No, they haven't earned it. Kids gotta earn it too, man. They gotta go get an education, man. Go and hear what the teacher is saying, and you know what I'm saying, get your first few studies in, and then lunchtime you're gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? You could have a little snack or whatever, but sitting down having a full breakfast, eggs or a bowl of cereal, which is just full of sugar, you know what I'm saying, and a glass of orange juice, which is just full of sugar as well. You know, they train the world to just eat without earning it, and men were never doing that. Even in the Wild Wild West, you know, the Western days, even in those years, you know, men they had to go fight, man. And then they had to look for food. Food wasn't always there, wasn't always available. Sometimes they went days without eating. Sometimes they had to sleep under trees and keep the horses there and lock the horses into the tree. And they had to go days without eating. You know what I'm saying? After a war, traveling, having to move and stuff with the cargo. But nowadays, men are trained to just, oh, you got to wake up and have breakfast. It's the most important part of meal of the day, breakfast. Yes, breaking your fast is the most important meal of the day, but you have to earn it. Make sure you do something. Make sure you get up, take a walk, you know? Make sure you learn the studies, you read, you pray, whatever it is, something active, something beneficial to your life, you know, before you just wake up and think about stuffing your face. You know, you've been sleeping. You've been lazy. You've been lazy, not lazy. I'm sorry, that's the wrong term, because you need your sleep, you need your rest, but you get what I'm saying, right? You've been sleeping all night. You haven't done anything. You haven't been active. And the first thing you think about once you get dressed and start your day is to eat? No. Do some work. Get it in. Be a man. Be physical. You know? That's how I look at it. That's how I see it. And that's how every man should look at it and see it. But unfortunately, they don't. Yeah, man. I'm feeling it, guys. My stomach, man. I'm very hungry right now. I'm very hungry, guys. This is good. This is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be a testament, man. This is gonna be a testament to my strength and, you know, my love for God and whatnot. You know, but I don't want to get too far into that. We're gonna end this video. I think I said enough, man. I hope this video inspires you. Um, and if you like I said, if you've been through this, if you've done this already, man, shout out to you. I give you tons of respect, man. Comment down below. I want to hear your journey, your story in the comment section, man. Please, please, if you watch this video, please just don't go away. If you watch the full video, man, comment down below. Let me know if you ever fasted before, full day fast, just drinking water or liquids and no food at all. Let me know about your journey. Is this something you do often? Have you done it? You know, saying, what are your reasons? I really would like to know, man. So please comment down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Share this video with somebody who needs to be inspired or maybe, you know what I'm saying, is thinking about doing this. And subscribe to the channel, man. Thank you for all the new subscribers, man. It's weird. I've been noticing on my channel, it goes 386 and 384, 380, like the subscribers go up, go down. It's very weird. I don't know if people are subscribing and unsubscribing, but if there's anything you want from me, you need to see that you want to see, comment down below and I'll try to give you that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the workout videos and stuff like that, I'm going to be more consistent with that. I promise you guys. I'm finding ways around the copyrights and stuff. I just got to make the effort. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be coming. So yeah, man, I'll let y'all know how I do. I'll give y'all an update depending on if y'all want to update, depending on how well this video does, I will post an update if I go with day 2 or whatever and how day 1 was and whatnot. All right. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love.